Hi, this is Bill Bronchick, and in this video, we'll explore the commercial master lease option strategy. Specifically, how you can use this in acquiring and controlling apartment buildings. Now, what most people do when they buy apartment buildings is they put 25 to 30% down. They go out to a bank and borrow millions of dollars and sign personally on the loan. They usually raise money in a syndication through partners for the down payment and the fix-up costs. And then they turn around the apartment building by fixing it up and increasing occupancy and decreasing expenses. And after 3 to 5 years, sell it as a profit. That's not a bad strategy. You can make a lot of money doing that, but there's a lot of pitfalls. Number one, it requires a lot of money down, which usually requires partners. It also requires being able to qualify for a multi-million-dollar loan, not the least of which you have to sign for personally, and that makes me, and I'm sure you, uneasy. Signing personally on a multi-million-dollar loan means potentially a multi-million-dollar loss if it goes bad. Instead of doing that strategy, what I recommend you do if you have a motivated seller who's willing to do something creative or who's willing to bargain, this won't work with a seller who's a bank, but a seller who's willing to explore creative financing options, so to speak, might be willing to accept a master lease with option. Now, how does that work? Well, it works pretty much the same way as it does on a single-family house. You lease the property, you have an option to purchase for a specified price and a specified term, and you put some option consideration up front. Now, in that regard, instead of having to put 25 to 30%, maybe you can get away with 5, 6, 7, maybe even 10% worst case scenario. That means a lot less money out of pocket, more money you can put towards fixing up the property, and of course less money you have to raise from partners. You also don't have to qualify for the loan, which is a very big thing, and if you do it properly in a single entity where like it's an LLC or a corporation that doesn't have to sign personally, at least you're not on the hook for a big loan. And even if they do make you sign personally on the lease, well, at least it's only for a 2 or 3 year lease term. It's not for a 20, 25-year note, so it's a lot less risk to you. Then what you do is you sublet as a master tenant to the tenants. You collect the difference monthly in cash flow, and then when you're ready to sell, you can either A, exercise your option to purchase and then flip the property, or just sell the option to somebody else and let them exercise the option. Or, as a third option, maybe after a couple of years, you can exercise the option and put a permanent loan on the property and keep the property. There's a lot of variables here, so you should explore the details, the legalities, and the pitfalls with a qualified attorney. If you'd like a great form, by the way, that I've used many times in my legal practice, just click on the link below at the end of this article, and you will see a link to purchase a commercial master lease with option package. This is Bill Bronchick, and I hope you've enjoyed this information.